So with that, we finished the concept of fundamental principle of counting. Now let's get into the next concept, which is how to identify whether it's a permutation based question or a combination based question. So basically, what is a permutation, or when do we use permutation? We use permutation when order is important. Okay, when order is important, we use permutation, and we use combination when order is not important. Not important. Okay. Now usually in textbooks it will be given as permutation is selection and arrangement. Okay, whereas combination is only selection. Okay, this is what will be given in textbook. Now let's analyze by this. Permutation order is important, combination is order is not important. Let me give an example. Let's assume you go to an ATM center, and then now you'll have to type your PIN code there, a 4-digit PIN code. Now your PIN code, let's assume that your PIN code is say 425 and 3. If you go and type it as 3, 2, 5 and 4, if you interchange the digits and type, can you access your account? No, you can't access your account, right? So only if you type it as 4253 will you be able to access your account. Therefore, is order important here? Yes, order is important, right? Therefore, if there is any question on this ATM or something like that, it should definitely be a permutation based question, because order is important here. Is that clear? Now let me take one more example. Now you go to a shop and you ask the shopkeeper to give 2 chocolates. Okay, let's assume you want to buy a Kit Kat chocolate, and a say Dairy Milk chocolate. Okay, now you go and ask the shopkeeper to give you a Kit Kat or a Dairy Milk chocolate. Now does it matter if he gives you Dairy Milk first or Kit Kat first? Does it really matter? You don't ask him to first give Kit Kat and then Dairy Milk, or vice versa, right? It doesn't matter. Therefore order is not really important here. So if there is any question something like this, so it has to be a combination based question, okay, where order is not important, right? So clearly when order is important, it is a permutation based question. When order is not important, it's a combination based question. For example, all seating arrangement based questions, they are permutation based questions. Why? Because order is important. Okay, now let's take this question here. N friends attended a birthday party. Each friend gives a handshake to every other friend in the party. How many handshakes are possible? Okay. Now, very simple. Totally there are N friends. Okay. I'll also explain the conventional method of solving this later, but not now. Let's concentrate only on identifying whether it's a permutation based question or a combination based question. Okay. There are N friends, and then each friend gives a handshake to every other friend. Okay. How many handshakes are possible? Now, for a handshake to be possible, we need 2 friends, right? Because 2 friends shake their hand with each other, right? So 2 hands up are needed out of n. So now the doubt is whether is it NC2 or NP2. Okay, choosing 2 out of n or arranging 2 out of n. So is it a permutation based or a combination based? Think about it. Does order really matter here? See, whether A gives a handshake to B or B giving a handshake to A, is it same or different? It is the same, right? Whether A gives to B or B gives to A, it's the same handshake. Therefore, order, is it important? No, it is not important. Therefore, it is a combination based question. Okay, so therefore the answer has to be NC2. Okay, why NC2? Out of n friends, we need only 2 friends for a handshake. Therefore, it is NC2. Please don't worry if you don't understand this now, but just try to understand that it is a combination based question, because A giving a handshake to B or B giving a handshake to A, it's the same. Order is not important. Okay, now n friends attend a New Year event. Each friend gives every other friend. How many gifts are exchanged in all between the friends? Okay, now again. So again there are n friends. and for a gift to be interchanged we need two friends, right? Because a gift will be interchanged between two friends. Okay, so out of n you need only two friends, so now the answer should be either NC2 or NP2. So choosing 2 out of n, or choosing and arranging 2 out of n, so is it NC2 or NP2 is a doubt. Now think about it, is A gifting to B the same as B gifting to A? Think about it. No, right? Why? Because they both don't give the same gifts, right? A can give a different gift to B and B can give a different gift to A, right? So A gifting B is not equivalent to B gifting A. So is order important? Yes, order is important. Earlier it was a handshake where A shaking hand with B is equivalent to B shaking hand with A, right? It's the same. Order is not important. Whereas in this case, order is important because A gifting B is not equivalent to B gifting A. Since order is important, it's a permutation based question. Therefore, it has to be NP2. It's as simple as this. Okay. Now, in how many ways can 3 batsmen be randomly chosen from a match out of 6 batsmen? Okay, so totally 6 batsmen are there. Now we'll have to choose 3 batsmen. Now tell me, is order important here? No, not really, right? Why? Because finally you need to choose 3 out of 6. Okay, whether you choose Virat Kohli first or say say Yusuf Pathan first, it doesn't matter. So whom you choose doesn't matter, right? So first, right? In which order you choose them doesn't matter. Finally, you just want to choose 3 batsmen out of 6. So since order is not important, it is a combination based question. Okay, the first one is a combination based. In how many ways can Rupan invite 4 friends out of 10 friends? He has to invite 4 out of 10. Now think about it for a birthday party. Now, does it really matter if you invite A first or B first or C first or D first? You don't really plan that way, right? Finally, you want to invite just 4 friends out of 10 friends. Okay, so in which order you call them doesn't really matter with no constraints involved. Therefore, on a basic note, it goes to a combination based question because order is not important. Either you call A first or B first or C first or D first, it doesn't really matter. Finally, you just wanted to invite 4 friends out of your 10 friends. Therefore, it is a combination based. So both are combination based questions. Combination based. So where is it? It is the third option. Now, in how many ways can 5 friends be seated in 7 chairs? 5 friends be seated in 7 chairs. Now, as already told, whenever you have a seating arrangement question, straight away it is a permutation based question. Okay, because seats have numbers and therefore order is important. Okay. Now 25 buses are running between 2 places. In how many ways can a person travel from P to Q in a bus and return by a different bus? So order seems to be important here, therefore it has to be a permutation based question. Let's get back to this question later. For now, let's assume that let's go with just that it's a permutation based question because he travels by different route, because like he takes one bus from P to Q and returns by different bus. Order is important here. Okay, therefore it's a permutation based question, but hold on, let's get back to this question later. So both are permutation based questions for now.